Greetings, Rune Hunters! The long-awaited new episode ORTEMIS will be coming soon. This announcement video will introduce the new episode update and go over the new contents and the direction of future updates. The first thing we would like to introduce is the new scenario. While previous episodes of Undecember took place in Bellatus, the land of serpents, Episode 3 takes place in the continent of Trom, the land of the 12 gods. Episode 3 begins with Act 11, which is being released through this update, in the medical nation of ORTEMIS that worships Vesper, the god of disease. It will be taking a deeper look into the theme of Undecember, which is the idea that there is no such thing as absolute good or absolute evil. The scenario will discuss the concept of justice and the ways it can be good or evil depending on the person. The act features 4 themes, 24 main stages, and 9 substages. With 8 boss monsters and over 100 normal monsters, 74 new NPCs, and a number of quests equal to the content within 5 acts in previous episodes. We worked hard to fulfill the Rune Hunters' needs by creating a high-quality story experience with many things to look at. Please look forward to the land of the 12 gods and the story of the Trom continent. Next, we have a new mode that changes the difficulty of acts. Starting from Episode 3, there will be a new challenge mode, which will be much harder than normal difficulty. The story and bosses of the new episode are filled with exciting features. However, the act was often treated as a gateway to high-level content, like the Chaos Dungeons. To address this, we are adding Challenge Mode to offer a fresh challenge for Rune Hunters. Episode 3, Act 11 is comprised of the following difficulties. Normal Mode is for players who wish to jump straight into the scenario after clearing Episode 2. This may feel easy for Rune Hunters, who have already been farming the Chaos Dungeons. Challenge Mode is more suited for Rune Hunters who have been farming the Chaos Dungeons after clearing Act 11 in Normal Mode. To avoid unnecessary repetition, we have made it so that clearing Challenge Mode will also count as clearing Normal Mode. If you find yourself stuck while playing Challenge Mode, you can change back to Normal Mode at any time. We look forward to seeing the Rune Hunters rise to the challenge. Challenge Mode provides unique, clear rewards to make up for its increased difficulty. One such reward is the Stardust of Evolution, which can be used to increase the point limit for Zodiac specializations. You can then distribute your Zodiac points to establish a more powerful and varied meta than before. With the addition of a new episode, there will be a complete overhaul of the Chaos Dungeons. First, we are increasing the difficulty of Chaos Dungeons and adding new gear. The maximum level of monsters appearing in the Chaos Dungeons will be increased from level 100 to 120, and Rune Hunters will find powerful monsters they have not seen before. Also, there will be new gear drops according to the monster's level, providing new goals for farming. Second, the Chaos Statue's level will be reset. The role of the Chaos Statue level is to unlock content restrictions. Instead of increasing the maximum statue level every update and extending farming times, we intend to balance the game based on the Chaos Dungeons of the changed difficulty and maintain the Chaos Dungeons' importance as in-game content. Therefore, the Chaos Statue level will be reset whenever new areas are added and high-level content updates. Additionally, all Chaos card upgrade levels will be opened regardless of tier, so that the Rune Hunters can hunt according to their combat abilities. We have also made it easier to level up the Chaos Statue by modifying the amount of experience gained according to the monster level and the experience required for leveling up the Chaos Statue. Lastly, the Chaos Growth Boosting effect will be further improved to address the growth gap between Rune Hunters. Lastly, we are adding new authority bosses that can bestow new authority effects and new Chaos Stone memory runes and traces of memory to match the theme of memory in the new story. You can obtain essential growth materials for new content as a reward, so keep an eye out for any events. With the addition of a new act, the map selection of Chaos Dungeons will be reorganized, featuring various changes such as new bosses and monsters. Episode 3 will also bring changes to runes. First, the maximum growth level of runes has been increased to level 35. You can now obtain even more powerful rune effects at higher rune levels. Since this is a major update, we are adding a variety of new runes, including skill runes that feature a new mechanism called traps. Traps are skills that are installed and activated upon detecting an enemy. They can be used in different patterns through link runes. Traps are treated as minions and are safe from reflect damage. Each trap is applied as individual damage, so they can deal massive damage according to your build. There will be new skill runes and link runes that can be used to reinforce existing skills, so rune hunters can plan their builds more strategically. We have news regarding gear farming. A new feature called crafting is being added for gear items. Crafting allows you to select and modify the options of existing gear items. Selected options can have their stats changed or improved, or even imbued with additional options, so you can create even more powerful items than before. For the release of Episode 3, we prepared new unique items, gear, essences, and powerful rewards. Furthermore, we prepared different avenues of growth to provide more farming goals for the rune hunters, such as charm tier increase or max tier increase for gear options. Here are the changes being made to raids. First, we are adding a new Chaos level raid. The new raid is called the Archmages of Caspel. It will require a wider variety of patterns and cooperation than before, so we expect it to take a long time before it can be beaten. Given the increased difficulty, we also plan to meet the rune hunters' expectations with even better rewards. That concludes our preview of the newest episode. We also prepared some exciting update rewards and events for Episode 3. We look forward to your support, and we'll do our best to provide a good service. Thank you.